Hey guys, sorry, since the last time you saw this, I actually have done a lot of work. It probably looks very different compared to what you're used to, but I did figure it out, and I have to use levers, it turns out. I was hoping I could use a button. I mean, I'm sure I could figure out how to set it up to be a button, but that leaves a big problem. It would just take a while because it requires inverting more than... I would have to invert it, like, right here. And then from there, run it over to there. But then I would also have to keep this connection to that inversion over there, so it turned both of them off whenever I did that. So I only have about 15 minutes this episode, guys. I only say that because my battery on my microphone's about to die. But I'm going to run you through all this. So here's what you need to do to get it to work properly. And the reason it wasn't working before is because I moved it all back one, and then I started crossing lines, all redstone lines, and it really messed it up. So I had to, cut it off a couple places here and there. But so essentially, you put down your first primary block, or your second primary block, or your secondary block, I guess. So your on and off switches on both sides, whichever one you want to do. And then underneath that, you dig one hole, and then you put a piece of redstone, and then a redstone torch. And this is the smallest I could get it, so you're going to have to deal with it this way. And then you go three back with redstone, starting at the torch. So torch, redstone, redstone, redstone. These three lines. And then you go all the way across, and we'll get to that middle part in a second here. And you do the same thing. Just repeat it. So it looks like kind of like a big, huge U with serifs. But anyways, then you put one redstone to connect this torch. Now this torch is your inverter to make it be like it is. In fact, I might just be able to... That may theoretically work for a button now. Let's check. Let's get a button out, and then we'll continue on with this thing here. Step in, whoops. Button. Let's get a stone button just so it stands out a little bit. So escape. Let's grab it there. Let's put that down. No, it didn't work, did it? Doesn't look like it worked, mostly because I don't think it's reaching that far. Yeah, they're both constantly on. So button will not work, so I'm going to put that back. And put this redstone back. And then, yeah, because if I turn this off, yeah, they're both left on, which is where that problem comes in. I mean, yeah, that problem comes in majorly right there. Let's try one more thing before I continue on with that. Theoretically, now it should work, and if not, then... Oh yeah, see, look at that, I just figured it out. Turns out I don't need an inversion, I just need to remove this inversion. Alright, and if I were you guys, I would keep this here just like that. So, kind of make sure this block is here, because you're going to need it there for one. And for two, you're going to block off this current here. But if you want a button, this is how you do it. Everything else that way is the same. It's just replace this torch with redstone, and then you get that. But I'm going to check my time here because I'm going to have to... Alright, so I got 10 minutes. Then once you get this line here, you put a torch here, redstone on both sides. And that's it for now. Once you go there, you can actually remove this. This isn't mandatory. I just this one is mandatory. Do not remove it, and I'll show you why when we get there. But then you put a redstone torch on those two blocks there. So you have your primary redstone torch, redstone on both sides, and then redstone on the side of those blocks. So you just put the torch on. And then once you do that, you line redstone up to this torch. So you would create a 3-line going towards your water source, and then one up on a block, and then another redstone. Now, here's what you have to be careful with. See that there? See how it doesn't connect? If it does happen to connect, you have to put that block there. I actually figured out how to do it so you don't have to put that block there. So if you follow this step by step, it'll work. But let's say you do it one block shorter to where you actually have to put a line this way. Make sure you go up one like I just did here, but you put a block here. See how it cuts it off? See how it cuts it off right there? You remove it. Yeah, that's what you're looking for. But if you just follow my steps perfectly, you will do this without any problems. But so now that that's done, you have this section here, and then you just line it up with the redstone here. And if you want to do it like this, all right next to each other, you have to do the repeaters. Otherwise, it only does one, and then it does one, and then it does one. It just doesn't work for some reason. So if you just do the repeaters, they're kind of like switches, I guess. You can actually get it to do like all at the same time, all next to each other. So you don't have to go around back and do the same thing back there. And then once you get that done, this is the redstone wiring. I'll show you one more time. I'll walk through it. Line here, all the way up. Repeat the same process. Line to the torch. Redstone to 2 more torches. Around, up to another torch, and then up to the edge. And then around to the torch. From the torch, up 2 steps. Up to the end, or wherever you want it. It doesn't have to be the end, it can be the middle, in fact. Like if you guys wanted to, you could remove this to make it just look a little neater. You could go like this. Or maybe you want more power to get into the one area. And then you can actually, you know, I'm actually going to do this because it just looks neater to me. But you can then remove that. And it'll still work, just as if, you know, it wasn't there. What do I do here? There we go. And that'll work there, just like that. You don't have to have anything else. Whoops. But yeah. So if you wanted to actually do its diagram, that's what it would look like. Redstone all along here, come out to the edge, do the same thing over there. One out, torch, redstone, redstone, torch, torch. Redstone around on both sides. You're pretty much copying it on both sides, and then you just connect these two and you go out. They don't have to be connected. If you don't want to, you can go out this way. They'll still be connected, but they won't be, if that makes any sense to you. And then you go into here and you get your sand. You replace it for your lever because we're not going to be using levers. And you then put your sand down. Now once you get your sand down, that's where it gets a little bit tricky. Because then you have to put your water down without destroying everything. I would recommend... Where did that sand go? What? Okay, let me get sand one more time. I'm doing this really quickly, guys, because I really don't have time because my microphone's going to die. So you keep laying this down here. You just lay out the sand. And then that's that. The sand part is done. Now what you can do is you should be able to lay dirt here and not have any problems. Yeah, see? Laying dirt here and not having any problems. And whoops, well I'm having problems, but you know, no problems that are mandatory to fix right now. So that is actually one too high, I believe. Is it? No, it's not. You'll have to raise it up just a little bit, but that's okay, honestly. You can actually lower it one more, but I prefer this step here. So it will be a little bit higher, which isn't a bad thing, but, you know. You don't have to have that drop down thing here. In fact, you could, like if you wanted to do that, I'll just show you what you need to do. So you guys can be like, you didn't show us. And if you're even using this for a tutorial, this is just me really, literally doing this because I'm bored. So we'll move all this, move this, and this will be one more down. Oops, I hate it. I hate sometimes how it does that. Remove this, this will be one more down as well. Remove that. And then you'll line your redstone here. Crap. Actually that's okay. You'll line your redstone here. to like that, and then here to like that, and then your repeaters will go here. And I am gonna have to stop this video soon because actually I guess that works like that. So you can just go like that, and then you can lay down your dirt on this layer. It'll look a little weird. No, you're better off just letting it fall, because, you know, go ahead and take all this stuff out, and then I'll show you where I said just go ahead and let it fall, because then it'll look normal. Whoops, I'm so glad that doesn't activate unless he's in the back. And the reason I say put it here, the main reason, is because then you can lay your dirt here if you wanted to. So like if you wanted it to be here, and your water would just be behind this. And keep in mind you can use whatever you want. I'm going to have to actually tear apart this part a little bit. I know that kind of sounds weird, but I'm going to have to do that. And I believe I can put one there without it being a problem. Yes, I can. Alright, so you repeat just the dirt everywhere. Just repeat it. There you go. And then you just lay this down. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. Whoops. Don't know if that can be there. It looks like it can be, but I prefer to keep everything open down there, especially since there's going to be light because of the redstone. So you don't have to worry about anything, and I'm talking really fast because I need to get this done before my battery dies. If my battery does die, it'll give me a warning. I think it's like a 3-minute warning or something. I'll check the time in just a second, see how much time we have left, and see if I can actually complete this in the amount of time that we have, which I should be able to because it's not that much left. So, let me check the time. It looks like I have 3 minutes, so that's perfect time actually. Come over here, dig down to there. Don't forget to lay your sand back down if you happen to be following this step by step, because I did move all that stuff. But then you take your water and you put it there, put it there, put it there. Since I'm in creative mode, I'm just going to click everywhere I possibly can, and that puts it there. Now, what I'm going to have to do here is remove this to that one, I believe. Actually, I can do the whole thing if I just go like this. You guys are going to have to do some things yourself, because that's just how it is. Oh crap, no, I can't do that. I thought I was going to be able to, but no. You cannot do that. So put this here, and that's where you can do the water. And same thing over here. All but the last two. And then you take your water and you lay it down. You may have to put another water source, and that's a place of your choosing. That doesn't have to do with me at all. Oh. Crap. No. Did that go down there and ruin everything? No, it did not. Whew! I almost messed up there. Anyways. So you lay your water down, put your wood back. Crap. You might actually want to do this before you actually do anything. Because, or you can just leave it sideways like that. It kind of makes it a cool design, but I prefer mine not like that, because then you gotta change this. But for just fast reasons, it's not going to be very pretty. You guys can do the aesthetics yourself, but I'm just showing you how to do this. So then once that's done, you can pretty much come over here, click the button, drops it down, goes back up, and there you go. You can walk along here. It looks like it actually doesn't go as far as I thought it did. Yeah, see, it stops here. So you can actually put hoppers here if you want, or whatever, and then you can go till your ground, and you can, you know, plant your seeds and do whatever. But that's how you do it. You just push the button, push the button, drops down, sends you water, and breaks everything apart. If you want to do levers, you can do levers. That works as well. So if I put a lever down, let me just get one real quick. Lever, place with the button, escape. If I put a lever down, you can flick it, and you can leave it open as long as you want, and you can close it and come pick it all up. You guys can base that on however long you want it to be, or wherever you want it to be. That's the main reason why I think I want it to drop down. That's okay, because it doesn't matter either way. But that's it, and that's it for this video, I believe. That's all I can get in. Quick notes in the description. There are a couple links. One is to Freedom. Freedom is who I'm partnered with. If you ever want to start a YouTube video, or a YouTube channel, I should say, go down there and go ahead and click that link down there, and you can pretty much learn everything you need to know. The other two links are to XSplit, what I'm using to record, as you see here. You get the overlay on the top. You can't see it, but I can see it because I play in window mode. And the two links are to... Oh, I forgot this is on. The two links are to XSplit. Sorry, XSplit. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. You can pretty much do whatever you want with XSplit. Yeah, broadcasting, recording, and one is to the review that I did. The other one is to actually go and purchase it. If you're going to purchase it, go ahead and use my name, whatever else you want. Why isn't that working? Well, you guys saw it was working before, so that's all that matters, but I may have cut it off somewhere. However, that's all that I have for you today, and I shall see you later. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace out.